Octo have what it takes to go ahead and shatter the $5 levels in the upcoming week, or is this a ticker we should be staying away from? What's up, trading friends? Welcome back to the No BS non-biased price prediction video. Today, we're going to be discussing Octo from three different lenses: the why, the what, the where. The why, we're going to be talking about the catalyst. The what, we're going to be talking about the stock. And the where, we're going to be doing some chart breaking down for you guys, telling you guys where to get in, where to get out. So without further ado, let's get into it. When it comes to Octo, the first thing we want to talk about is going to be the why. Why do we talk about the why first? We talk about the why first, guys, because we want to understand why is this ticker running in the first place, right? Why is it running, considering it is up over a whopping 100% just in the past couple of trading days. Now, we want to analyze the why so we can anticipate whether or not the greens which we're seeing right now are going to be actually sustainable for the company and what the longevity of these gains is going to look like. So when it comes to the why, right? And I think that the why is something that a lot of traders neglect, right? It's commonly overlooked, right, when it comes to trading, and so many people are just looking at the where. Why? Because a lot of people are watching, a lot of you guys are watching these videos, right? You're watching, like, TGR videos, or you're watching this trading video, you're watching that trading video, and these guys are forex traders, or they're futures traders, or they're options traders. Now, what you need to understand is that news plays a lot less of a role when it comes to futures, forex, and options. Why? Because there's rarely any news, right? There's rarely any news, and the stock's either moving with the markets or it's just doing its own thing, right? Aside from the news. Now, are there, of course, news times, news periods when there's earnings and anything like that? Of course there is such things, right? However, when it comes to trading momentum stocks, news is like 50% of the equation, right? It doesn't matter if the company's really bad and the chart looks really bearish. If the company came out with FDA approval of a drug which cured cancer, guess what? The stock's going up and 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 up, right? So that's why the why is so important. Now, before we continue, this cream that you see on my face, this is a little pimple cream that I put on my face. I'm going out tonight, so I gotta get ready. I gotta look good. I gotta look good tonight, right? It's Saturday night, baby, right? Gotta look good. Anyways, and I say that because last time I did this, someone literally commented saying, how can we trust the guy who got busted on right before filming? That's right. They said that about me. Crazy, right? Funny, yes. Crazy, indeed. All right. So let's move on to the what now. Now, when it comes to the what, right? When it comes to the why, first let's talk about the why. We didn't even get to the why yet. The why is no why. There's no why. There's absolutely no why. There's no news. Okay. That's why I kind of jumped over it, because there's no news. There's no news over the past couple of days that has led to the stock jumping from $1.20 to $2.74. There's absolutely no news. Now, let's talk about the stock, and once we talk about the stock, I think it does make a little bit more sense why the stock has been rebounding so hard, because what we're seeing over here is pretty much just a correction, okay? Just a technical correction. Now, the company has a market cap of only $7.5 million after going on a 100% rally. So previously, it was sitting at only $3.5 million. Now, with a $3.5 million market cap, that doesn't take much to get the stock moving, okay? So let's start ranking things out for us. So when it comes to the news, there's no news. When it comes to that's amazing. Actually, we're going to put this as terrible because there's literally no news. It's very weak. Volatility is amazing. Now, the next thing which we want to talk about is going to be the company's finances. Now, why do we talk about the company's finances, right? And the only thing which we're really looking for when it comes to doing the company's finances is anticipating whether or not the company is going to go ahead and dilute or not, right? That's all we're looking for, right? Is the company going to have an offering, a public offering, a direct offering or not? In the case of Octo, when it comes to financial motivations, the financial motivations of having a dilution is actually very low, considering the company does have a $1 million per quarter cash flow already coming in. So they're cash flow positive, meaning they're making more money than they're burning, and they actually have a lot more money coming in every single quarter. This is amazing, okay? We're going to go over here and put their cash as amazing. Now, the next thing which we want to look at is going to be institutional ownership. So when it comes to institutional ownership, guys, Octo has a 1.8% institutional ownership, which is actually very weak, okay? We don't like that at all, so we're going to put that as bad. Now, let's see what the shorts have been doing when it comes to Octo. Let's pull up Ortex real quick. We'll go to Hey, I got to log in here, but I got to log in. We'll go Octo. Okay. So the short interest is up 258% on Friday, and the past 7 days is up 137%. Holy moly. So the shorts are attacking the sticker hard, okay? Which honestly, it's not a good look at all, right? Because what we don't want to see is we want to see the shorts fleeting the scene, right? We don't want them to calling for backup and adding to their position, right? Because when they do that, that means that they believe that the stock is still expensive and that it still has a lot more room to go to the downside, okay? Now, institutional ownership, we already talked about it. It was bad. This is likelihood of diluting. Now, let's talk about likelihood of diluting. So they have money, so they don't need to dilute. Historically, the company has been very dilutive, but right now their overhead supply is very small. So in fact, the company is very low when it comes to that. The likelihood of them diluting is very low. However, right, the reality of the matter is, guys, the stock is a little bit overextended, right? And I think that, you know, on Thursday maybe would have been a good trade, but right now the highest I see it going is really testing this $3 levels. Now, you know, if they announce some news, do I see it potentially going up over here and, you know, testing this 370 level? Yes, I could see it testing 370, but I doubt it's going to be able to break above this 370 to $4 levels. So for me, the ceiling is going to be $4, and at these levels, it's a little bit overextended for us to go ahead and open a position. Now, remember, that's for me. I am a very conservative trader. Some people even say I'm a pussy when it comes to trading, but guess what? For me, you know, my mindset has always been not making money is not losing money, but not losing money is just as good as making money, especially when you're meddling with risky stocks like these penny stocks, okay? So the moment something's overextended, I tend to shy away from it, right? And again, that's just my opinion. Remember, the top for me is $4, so you can go ahead and test those levels, but the bottom for me, you know, if they do announce dilution, it can go all the way down to $1.70, guys, okay? So do remember that, right? Now, remember, I could be wrong about everything I say. I only have an 82% win rate. I'm far from 100% perfect, okay? Now, 82% win rate might sound amazing until you realize, dude, 82% win rate, that means 20% lose rate. 20% lose rate, there are 250 trading days. That means there are 50 days that I'm just losing money. There are 50 days in a year that I'm just losing money. I'm just wrong, losing money left and right. And look, this month already, 2 days, right? 2 days we were wrong. June, we only had 1 red day, which was very good for us. May, we only had 3 red days. April, we had no red days. This was an amazing month, honestly. March, we only had 1 red day. On and on, right? So 80, and mind you, this is like 500 trades later. This is what your favorite mentor does, okay? Let me show you what your favorite mentor does. The 90% win rate. I know, I'm so amazing. No. I'm willing to show you freaking 500 trades later, all my mistakes, all my greens, all my reds, all together, okay? So that's it. Anyways, I appreciate you guys, man. And thank you for watching these videos. Now listen, if you guys want to trade with me every single day, I got good news for you guys. I added 10 more spots to the sale which we have going on. Right now, we offer a 7-day free trial and a 30 days money back guarantee. And the next 10 members that join, they join for a 50% discount. You heard that right. So check it out, guys. We have over 400 members coming back month after month. The reason why they're coming back is not because I'm so handsome and funny and humble, right? Is because they're making money, right? They're making money. That's it. That's it. Okay. So give it a shot. The link is in the comment section in the description. You know, if you go over here, we have day trading stocks, we have swing trading stocks, we have options trading, we have crypto. You name it, we got it, man. We've been killing it. We've been killing it day in, day out. Rob says, Ron Ben David rather says, hi Sam, I joined yesterday. Great Discord. I think it means Discord. He probably means Discord. Great analysis. Thank you. I'm glad I joined your group, Sam. Thank you. I'm only moving forward. SMX, we made a killing on. LiDAR, we made a killing on. This is what our alerts look like. We give it a ticker, we give it an entry, we give it an exit, we give you every single thing. Okay, TSLL, we bought it at $10.40. Let's see what TSLL is sitting at right now. 11.27. You gotta love it, right? Already up 10%. Beautiful. So that's it. Give it a shot, guys. Give it a shot. You know, again, I would never recommend you guys do some shit I wouldn't do myself. Okay, ever. And you know, I would try out a 7-day free trial. I would try out a 7-day free trial. I really would. Okay, and I would see, hey, is it good? Is it bad? It's not good. I'm leaving. If it's not good, I'm heading out. Right? And remember, it comes with a 30 days money back guarantee as well, so you can cancel anytime and receive a full refund. And the way our refund policy works, it's very loose. Meaning you could literally go, I hate this coffee. Give me a full refund. Here you go, sir. There's your full refund. Pleasure doing business with you. Psych, we didn't do business, but pleasure meeting you regardless, okay? Anyways, remember my friends, don't give up, don't quit, because 90% of traders are not unprofitable. 90% of traders just quit before they become profitable. With that said, your boy Sam from Top Academy.